Well, the nonstop rain is still pummeling parts of the tri-state. These are pictures of a flash flood tonight off Hay Station Road in Pendleton County. It was gone in 15 minutes, up and out in that amount of time. Willie Reynolds tells me it's just the second time in 30 years his property is flooded. And that's not the case for many people living in Covington. Flooding is becoming the norm for them. Now it's pushing sewage into their homes. Walter Smith Randolph is in Covington for us tonight. Walter, these people gave city leaders an earful tonight, didn't they?
They sure did, Rob. And here on Euclid Avenue, you can still smell some of that water damage and the sewage that was left inside of those basements. And if you take a look here, this is one of the dumpsters that city officials have placed around the city so that way neighbors can throw away this water damaged valuables. And while they are cleaning up, they are demanding some answers and solutions.
Obviously, you don't have floods or nothing like that going on. Thank you, Commissioner. I know you do, but that
Carmen is fed up after not getting answers. She estimates there's $10,000 worth of damage in her Euclid Avenue basement.
the street looked like a disaster. It was feces and everything. There was nothing you could keep.
These neighbors say something must be done because they can't afford to go through this again.
I don't want to have to be here again next year or the year after. Mr. Stranger made his point very clear. This has to be fixed. We can accept our losses. That's fine. Fix the damn problem.
Mayor Joe Meyer says he shares the frustration.
My basement is filled with excrement now.
As a matter of fact, one of our commissioners had his house flooded as a result over this past weekend. So this isn't, something that's happening to somebody else. This is something that's happening to us too.
But Meyer says the city is not liable for the flooding. He says the Sanitation District is responsible. When Local 12 went to a Sanitation District spokesman earlier today for answers, he admitted there needs to be more places for the water to go.
So we're working with Covington to identify more areas where those can go. We've got a couple planned, one Amsterdam Valley. We're going to retrofit a couple of existing detention basins so that we'll have more control over how water is released into our system.
And these neighbors are hoping a solution is found fast.
What if that happens again? It's supposed to rain until Friday. What are we supposed to keep getting rid of our stuff and they keep telling us it's not our fault and no one's going to compensate it? This is ridiculous.
And back here live now, another big problem these neighbors are facing is that this is not covered by flood insurance because it was caused by a sewage backup, and that's a completely different type of insurance. And these neighbors here say they were never told that they needed that coverage. For now, we're live in Covington. Walter Smith Randolph, Local 12 News. Rob?
Walter, thanks very much. The Sanitation District is building 4 more ponds to help alleviate the problems. The city is also easing restrictions on garbage pickup so people can get rid of their water-damaged belongings.